Should Vaibhav Sooryavanshi be in the Indian team or not? Yes or no? A simple question.
100% yes.
In which team? Test, T20 or ODI?
For me, he should make his debut in T20s first, and ODIs I will keep a very close eye on him because a lot of people are not talking about his ODI future. I think in today's day and age, he has the skill set to even make it to the ODI 11. You bat 10 overs with the way that he is playing, and you can take the game away from the opposition any day of the week.
Put him alongside Rohit Sharma in the 2023 World Cup final. It would have been 10 overs, 130 for no loss.
Would have been,
And
yes.
and you would have not said रोहित भाई 10 रन आ गए थे ओवर में ही. You would have said सूर्यवंशी भाई सिर्फ 20 रन आए यार, 25 रन मार देते ओवर में. But again, this discussion is only happening because of what we saw today. Coming back to today's match, it was an eliminator between the Sunrisers Hyderabad and the Rajasthan Royals. RR and SRH both were coming into this contest on back of wins, and you knew that SRH had the upper hand going into today's contest. But what we saw today was just amazing. Let's start with that. You win the toss, you opt to bowl. You think that you'll have a good crack tonight. In case you get Suryavanshi out, you have the team under a spot, and you ideally know that in case Suryavanshi is not scoring in the power play, you can bundle out RR for under 200. But what we saw today was something amazing. I will let you talk about Suryavanshi's innings and how that entire phase happened, and post that what transpired from SRH, like a comeback of sorts.
Yeah, brilliant from Suryavanshi today. He stepped up in a big game, showed a lot of character, I felt, and again, very fearless in the way he goes about his business. Doesn't matter what stature of bowler is coming on to bowl and what type of deliveries he's going to come up with. His game plan is very simple. If it's in his range, he'll go for it. And he's not a one trick pony. Now, when he knows how to score runs in the offside, the leg
Correct.
side, he plays excellent straight off the wicket. So his game is amazing. His technique is brilliant, and the temperament with which he's playing at the moment. He doesn't seem very, phased when he misses out on a delivery. But today everything was coming right off the middle, and 97 of 29, one shy away from a record-breaking century. But this innings, I feel, will be remembered for years to come. It was absolutely brilliant from him. Only thing SRH couldn't do well is probably capitalize after the 10th over mark where they
Correct.
got Jaiswal out. I felt that the Rajasthan middle order is still not up to the mark.
Correct.
Today they went on to score 244, which was good, but that Rajasthan middle order is still not very strong and confident.
Correct. And you correctly mentioned that once Jaiswal got out, you would have expected SRH to make a comeback and again restrict them to a decent enough score. We knew that with Ferreira coming down at number six, there would be a final flourish for Rajasthan at the back end of the innings. But what we saw in the middle with Dhruv Jurel and Parag going bonkers was also good to see. You mentioned that they both were not in form. And I mean, they were in form, but the strike rate was a cause of concern for Rajasthan, especially Dhruv Jurel. It was let's say it was a breath of fresh air from a Rajasthan middle order perspective. But I want to talk about what happened towards the last 3 overs. Rather than looking for sixes or big hits or boundaries, I saw that RR had a different plan. They wanted to milk a lot of twos because of which Ferreira got out. And in the last over, I couldn't really buy in the tactics where you use decide to not use Shubham Dubey as your impact player, given that a lot of wickets were falling. You could have brought in him in place of Jofra Archer in the 19th over, probably because he's a hitter. So, sorry, I might have taken the wrong name, but you know what I'm trying to get at, right?
Right,
Uh,
right.
so I think they were 15 runs short from where they could have been 260. It was concerning for me for a bit in case, say, Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma had gotten off to a decent start, even a 40-45 of the first 4 overs. It would have been an interesting match. But yeah, I think the first I think over itself, Archer picking up a wicket set the entire platform for the RR bowlers to dominate.
You're spot on. Even I agree with your point. They should have actually scored at least 250, 260 minimum.
Correct.
But yeah, if you look at the margin of defeat, it's only 47. So questions will be asked if SRH would have stabilized the innings in the middle. They could have made a game out of it, but I felt that they were outbatted in this game. What happens, Naman, is when you are looking to chase, Pat Cummins made the right decision at the toss, but when there is a score of 240, 250, and when you score 190, 200, the approach that which you go out with to bat is very
Correct.
different. In a chase of 240, 250, you have to hit right from the word go. Whereas a 200 chase, you can take your time in the power play and then go about scoring runs. So I think today's credit has to go to Suryavanshi single-handedly. And again, you rightly mentioned Dhruv Jurel, the way he played 50 of 20 balls, very crucial in that innings.
Correct. Yeah.
Rian Parag again not being able to score those many runs, he seemed to be injured, not
Yeah.
100% fit. And good to see the Rajasthan bowling coming to the forefront with Jofra Archer and Andre Berger. Even Sushant Mishra to a certain extent was looking good. And the key bowler that I mentioned in the preview, Yashraj Punja, picking
Correct.
the very important wicket of Klassen. And
Correct.
that was the game changing moment for me.
You know I'm smiling right now, right? I just saw Kavya on the field, so yeah. Apart from that, one thing I would like to discuss with you before qualifier two from a Rajasthan Royals perspective. Yashasvi Jaiswal, first half brilliant, second half decent, strike rate of 100. I don't buy that on this track. I know Suryavanshi was going all guns blazing. You need to give him strike, but you also need to score boundaries in the middle somewhere. A 125, 130 strike rate, I would have still thought it was decent, but 29 ball 29 on this pitch when everyone was, the ball was going off the blades into the stands like once every over. So, do you think in going into the qualifier two, a much better bowling attack, Prasidh, Rabada, Siraj? Do you expect Jaiswal to make a comeback? In case you are a Rajasthan coach, are you feeding something in his head?
Very difficult at this stage to, bring a change in form. But never say never. I think he should take inspiration from his partner at the other end. There seems to be a dip in confidence. I have not seen Jaiswal bat this cautiously. His weakness is not really shown that much because Dhruv Jurel has been doing the heavy lifting throughout the tournament. So Rajasthan have not had that much of a concern. But going into this match, the qualifier two, a huge dependency will be on the top three for Rajasthan because Riyan Parag is not 100% fit. Pereira again, is a hit and a miss. Only played one good innings, and we have not spoken about Dasun Shanaka.
Correct.
I still don't buy him into this 11. I feel that
Hetmaya.
Shimron Hetmeyer,
Correct.
even though he has had a bad form, bad run of games, he should get an opportunity because it's just one innings that is separating you from the finals.
Correct.
And I feel that he is the big match player who can do extremely well.
But I genuinely buy your point, but I don't see them making any changes given that this combination has like made them win two games on the trot. Again, I am baffled with the selection that Ravi Bishnoi, early purple cap holder this season, is sitting on the bench, and so, like random people coming in today. Maybe I agree that with Henrik Larsson, you don't need three spinners. You have Jadeja, you have Yash Raj Punia. So I agree. Fine. Let's see what happens in the qualifier two. Now let's predict about qualifier two. The same stadium, similar kind of pitch you can expect, but good for chasing as well. But in case you are GT, you get Vaibhav Sooryavanshi say under 15 runs. That puts immense pressure on Rajasthan Royals batting lineup, which is fragile at the moment. If you see, they scored what 246 of 243 of 120 balls. If you remove 97 of 30 balls, that gives you 150 of 90 balls. So it's around a 200 210 par kind of a batting lineup. What do you do in case you are Gujarat Titans? You bat first, you bowl first.
Irrespective of batting or bowling first, I feel that getting wickets up top would be the key for both teams actually. But especially for Gujarat Titans, because if you remove that top two, the batting is very thin,
Hmm.
extremely thin. You have Nishan Sidhu who is playing. You have Washington Sundar who has had these, uh, you know, uh, I would say cameos, not proper innings. Uh, Rahul Tewatia again, not really a player who has scored 300, 400 runs per season. So their batting is very thin, and if Rajasthan bowlers, especially with the form of Jofra Archer and Andre Berger, they pose a serious threat. Again, on the other side, if you compare Rajasthan Royals, their top three also have been doing quite a bit of heavy lifting. And if they remove that top three, even their batting looks very thin. But still feel that Rian Barak, Dasun Shanaka, and to a
Correct.
certain extent Donovan Ferreira are much stronger and they can be on their day better than Gujarat Titans.
So let's where the predictors had right now. What are you predicting? Highest run scorer, highest wicket taker, and the team that will win the match in the qualifier too, and who will meet RCB in the finals? Yeah,
Just if I can take one more minute, I just
sure.
feel based on the first qualifier, I felt that Gujarat did not fight. The lack of fight is what really irritated me because you don't expect that from a champion team. So just because of that reason, the lack of fight, I see Rajasthan making it through. Uh, Theoretically speaking, again on the day anything can happen, but I feel Rajasthan have the upper hand with the momentum that they are carrying. And I'll pick again Vaibhav Sooryavanshi because you're playing on the same ground. It's difficult to get him out, even though you bowl good deliveries. So he'll need a bit of luck there. And wickets, I'll pick uh, Jofra Archer to do well. And for Gujarat, I feel Shubman Gill will be hungry for runs.
Interesting. Two openers, Shubman Gill and Vaibhav Sooryavanshi, potential partners for the T20 World Cup in 28 for India. Let's see what happens. But do tune in tomorrow as well, a day after as well, for the review of the qualifier two and the preview of the finals. By then, we'll get who will be the two finalists this season. And 100% one of us would be rooting for RCB, one would 100% not be rooting. Now, for that, that is for you all to decide. In case you have made it to the end of this video, you would be able to at least assume or predict who is the one who's supporting RCB in this video. So yeah, do tune in. We'll be here at the Sleep Cordon. Thank you.